I feel like I've found the perfect pound for pound chronograph out there, and it's not Swiss, it's not one of the mainstream makers, it's not a fashionable micro brand, and the chances are that if you live in the UK or the United States, you may never have heard of this company at all, despite the fact that they were founded in 1895. Hi, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, my name's Phil. I'm the Ordinary Watch Guy. I'm perfectly ordinary, but the watches are always special. Okay, so today I'm going to continue my series of videos from Glashutte in Saxony, Germany, which is the watch capital of Germany. I travelled over to Glashutte as a mecca of horology to see the incredible watchmaking traditions of the region. I reached out to Union Glashutte, a company that I've been following closely, and they invited me to come in and see their watch production up close, and that's what I'm going to share with you. In doing so, well, I think I've found the best sub £5,000 chronograph on the market. That's not hype, it's not clickbait, I'm absolutely serious. The Union Belisar is for real, it is dead serious. I came home and the first thing I said to my wife was, I think I need to buy another watch. Honestly, I'm selling watches to make room in my watch box and to free up some funds, because I'm not joking, this watch has to happen. I am that convinced by it. So let me take you inside Union and let me tell you about this watch too. Okay, so Union are part of the Swatch Group. They're the sister company to Glashutte Original, who are also part of the Swatch Group, and both Glashutte Original and Union were bought up in 2000 and represent a part of the Swatch Group in the Glashutte watch community. Glashutte Original operate at a higher level, offering their watches up to and above £15,000 and even above £30,000 for some pieces. Union, by comparison, well, they start their entry at about £1,200, which is altogether more modest and obtainable, and you get something like an elegant and simple Viro date on leather, a classic dress watch for that sort of money. The Union offer usually comes in between £2,000 and £3,000 though, with special editions hitting as much as £4,000, sometimes a touch above. Union output is fairly modest, and as a consequence, a lot of countries aren't served by the distribution. There's no USA dealership network, and there's no distribution in the UK either. The truth is, that's a massive shame. The Union catalogue is genuinely exciting, with a dress watch offer, dive watch offer, dive chrono, traditional chrono. They've got some great novelties and limited edition pieces, and traditional watches with complications that echo that German Glashutte origin story. It's a great overall offer from a company that was originally established back in 1895. In terms of quality, you might pitch this watch into the bracket of Longines, but as Armin Graeser, head of sales at Union, explained to me, Longines will make more than 1 million watches a year, while the whole of Glashutte might produce 70,000. Touring their production, I found that hand assembly is absolutely at the heart of what Union do. An ETA 7750 Valjoux is the heart of their watches, and it's modified significantly by Union with upgrades that include a silicon balanced spring, and this improves both the anti-magnetic qualities of the watch and its ability to retain time over a long period. So the accuracy is improved through temperature resistance, reduced oxidization and corrosion. The assembly includes a bespoke Union rotor, and I watched each rotor being painstakingly assembled and inspected. Union have a fantastic role to play in ensuring the watchmaking skills of Glashutte continue. For those who know about Glashutte, they will know about the traditions of Ferdinand A. Lange. Yes, that Ferdinand A. Lange of A. Lange and Söhne. He established effectively the dynasty of Glashutte beginning in 1845, and apprenticeship was at the heart of that, bringing new people into watchmaking, teaching them the skills and helping them into the profession at the highest standards. And it's continued that way since Ferdinand A. Lange established that kind of school of excellence, bringing these watchmakers through. The DNA of traditional watchmaking flows through Union, and they seek to apprentice 3 new watchmakers every single year. The number of watches that they produce is not dependent on machine capacity. It's about human hands building watches. If your Tag Heuer, your Tudor, your Longines watch goes wrong, sure, they'll put it right, I don't doubt that. But at Union, they'll know exactly who worked on that watch, and they'll want to know why it went wrong so that it can never happen again. The names of the people who worked on your watch are written into its history, attached to its serial number. It will be checked by 2 different people involved in quality control, neither of whom are answerable to the head of production, to ensure that there's no conflicting loyalties in their criticism at all. They have absolute independence. The watch has to be good enough, and that's why Union sources things like straps through the same people as IWC Schaffhausen. Armin Graeser told me, in his opinion, having a Grail watch with somebody like Lange and Söhne is great, but for the vast majority of people, we have to realise that Lange and Söhne is not going to happen. It's not within the grasp of the average person out there. So Union is about making the heights of watch production available to people, making it accessible, and these watches far exceed your expectations on the quality that you think you're going to get for the money that you're paying, and yet they remain reasonably obtainable. And if people have to reach to buy the Union that they want, well, do you know what? They'll always be pleased that they did, because this watch really is designed to become an heirloom, a piece that you don't let go of because you simply don't want to. So let's talk about the Belisar chronograph. Well, I met the head of design, Tobias Hammam, and he graciously brought every piece of the Union line with him for me to look at. He's not just a design expert, he's a master watch builder too, and his insight was really incredible. I fell in love with the Belisar chronograph. I'm blown away by this watch. If you follow this channel, if you've followed this channel for a while, you know that I've gone out of my way, made it my business to handle all manner of watches, and I wear quite a cross-section of pieces that I own myself. I've had Zenith, Tudor, Longines, IWC, Omega, Rolex, all on my wrist, pieces from Vacheron Constantin, Patek, and Lange and Söhne. I've handled this Belisar chronograph and it is genuinely outstanding. I mean, Tudor and Tag Heuer quality outstanding. The difference is that both of those brands are asking their customers to part with upwards of £4,000 and £5,000. I mean, Tag Heuer particularly seem to have lost their marbles when it comes to pricing from recent years, but there's no way that I handle this Belisar chrono and consider it to be less than a Carrera or a Black Bay chrono, not by any means. Everything exudes quality way beyond the price point, and that includes the exquisite butterfly clasps that they use on their leather straps. The special edition Silvretta Classic 2025, which is a limited edition run of 200 watches, comes with a bracelet, a leather strap with the butterfly clasp, and the best single pass fabric strap that I've ever handled. The standard Belisar chrono is listed at €2,950, so we're talking about £2,500. The special edition Silvretta Classic 2025 that really caught my attention is €3,450, or about £2,900. You can probably find an authorised dealer in Germany that will hook you up with a standard Belisar chronograph for about €2,100 plus VAT. And it's not like this is all good looks built on an NH35 either. This has the upgraded ETA 7750 that I spoke about earlier behind a gorgeous case back. I've seen these custom rotors being made and they're worth looking at. Now, you can check out another video by Teddy Belisar, who undoubtedly has, I think, more oomph and credibility than I've got, talking to Tobias Hamann, and you can click on the link in the description below. Let me know in the comments what you think of these Union watches and what you think of the Union Belisar. Give me your thoughts. Have you handled one? Are you an owner? What is your experience of owning the Union Belisar if you've got one? If you've got any questions, ping them to me. You know that I will respond to every single one. I always do. Give me a like, help me to grow the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. I've got more content coming from my trip to Glashutte, and I've got other things to share with you as well in upcoming videos. In the meanwhile, why not check out one of my previous ones or my recent video on how to take yourself off to Glashutte and enjoy a short break over there in Germany. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Cheers, guys.